Right everybody, welcome along. Well, this is our little woodland walk and we've got an apiary here. So that's where we have a collection of beehives. And if you look around, you can probably see a few different things that are a bit unusual. We've got wooden ones over here with names on, and we've got plastic ones over there that are all different colours. Now, what do you think is inside each of these hives? Good lad, what do you think? They are beehives, and inside them there's going to be a lot of bees. How many bees do you think there are in a hive? Good lad. How many? 200, that's a lot of bees, isn't it? Actually, there's a lot more bees than 200. A lot more. 5,000. Right. In the winter time, the number of bees goes right down to a small number, and there's only about 10,000 bees in the winter. But in the summer, and they're starting to get into those numbers now, they'll build up till there's 60,000 bees in each one of these boxes. 60,000. So around here, on a sunny day, there's over 500,000 bees flying around. They'll be up in the trees and around all the flowers and the plants, and they never stop working the whole time. Even at night time, they don't go to sleep. They're all the time busy keeping someone looked after inside the hive. Who do you think it might be there, or what is it they're trying to look after inside the hive? Yeah, well, the what?
The honey and the bee queen.
It's the queen. The queen is the one they're looking after. And she is a bee that's a little bit bigger than all of the others, so it's very hard to find her when you're looking for her. And her job is just to lay lots of eggs inside the hive. And that's what she does for her whole life. Now, let's think. I would say, what else? I'll just show you something else that's going on. What have you noticed that's happening just over in the corner there? You can tell me that.
All the steam we're putting in those pots, like when you spray it on the
That there, can you see what it is? That's it, thanks Jeff.
There we go.
What do you think that is? And why do you think it's there? Yeah, what do you think? It is smoke, it's getting in your eyes now you're doing that. And what did you do when you started to get the smoke coming across? You couldn't help it. Yeah, exactly. So, beekeepers use smoke to help them look after the bees. And we've put the smoker there today just now because about 20 minutes ago the sun started to come out, and when the sun comes out, guess what? The bees come out. Alright, now bees are not aggressive animals and they don't come out looking for people to sting. They are very busy looking after their own colony, and they have a behaviour. We can work out how they live, and we know what they're going to do most of the time. So bees started to come out of the entrance of this hive here. If you see one with a yellow plaque facing you, there's bees in it. And the ones we haven't got bees in at the moment, we turn the names around, so it's just plain, okay? So there's no bees in these, and there are bees in those. Because it's been wet and cold, they think, oh, it's not a very nice day today, we're not coming out. But when the sun comes out, suddenly they say, oh, the sun's out, let's go to work, and they all start flying around. When bees come out, they tend to go straight up in the air. So the way they fly is they come out and then they'll go up and away. And they don't bother us. We wouldn't even know for most of the time that we're surrounded by thousands of bees. They're just busy doing their own little thing. But because you're all here, and maybe noise and maybe vibration and a few things like that, they might start to think, what's happening? And so we put a smoker there just to say it's all right, and it calms them down. And what the bees will do when they get a little smell of smoke, they think it's a forest fire somewhere, and they say, oh quick, let's get ready. There's a fire, we might have to move house. So they eat a little bit of honey inside the hive, and it makes them feel calm. It's a bit like packing their bags ready to get going on a journey. So that's what it does there, and it just keeps them in the hive actually. Okay, now, yeah, can you see this, everyone? This is a wax frame, and we've made them ourselves, the wooden bits, and that's so people can hold them, and you hold them like that. But the wax in the middle has been made completely by bees.
Have a little smell.
But that gets sent off to a factory, and they put, if you can see that, if I hold it up, there's wire inside like a zigzag, and that's just been put in by a factory to make the wax a bit stronger for us to hold it. Now when the bees get that in their hive, they build it up completely like this, and they fill it with everything they need. It might be honey. Just be careful that you don't get honey all over your clothes. That one's dripping
Don't you
out
hold them
there.
on the end bits, otherwise it's very fragile.
Now, so yours is slightly different. You can see the flat one is beeswax before they've had a chance to work it. And at the end of the year, they will fill that completely out and make little store chambers to put their honey in.
Okay. If anyone wants to have a look, there you go.
I wanted another now.
Okay, well on the way back you can have another look.
Now, it takes a bee 9 times as much time and effort to make the wax as it does to make honey. So for the first year in a hive, they're busy making that wax rather than making the honey.
2 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anybody want to have a look at the eggs?
There's one. We've got
That's where the smell's going to be. And the bees come out of there. Yep, there you go. How do we get the smell? It's a special machine. Mike, do you want to tell them about how they get the honey, how we get the honey out, you know, the extraction? This few that we're asking about.
right. When the hive is full of honey,
Just the one, isn't it?
beekeepers take those frames out, and they'll have something that looks a bit like a hairbrush, I would say. It's got little spikes on. They roll it over, and it just pricks all the little cappings over the top that the bees have put to keep the wax in. And then we pop these in something that looks a bit like spin dryer, I suppose, or a washing machine. So they all slot in. That's another reason they've got these handles on. We might fit 6 or maybe 12 of these frames inside a drum. You turn a handle, and it spins these round very, very fast, and all the honey comes out, collects on the inside of the drum, and falls down to the bottom. And you can turn a little tap and collect it in a big container, and that's how you get the honey out. And then you just take these back and put them straight back in the hive, and the bees will clean it all up and use it all over again. And they can use that wax for a couple more years. So they use all the wax inside. And Jed, you've got the...
Yeah.
There is a frame from this last year the bees have made. And can you see how it's sealed over? They seal it to make sure it stays fresh. And inside that nice shiny stuff there, that's pure honey. Okay.
So you're lucky, boys and girls, you're going to get a taste of our lovely honey. Hands up, who likes honey? Great. Most of us do. If you don't like it, don't worry, that's going to be made to taste it. But when we go out, I'll be standing there. Just put your finger in, a little dab in, and have a taste. Don't just touch this bit. You won't taste anything in the runny, shiny, wet bit. Okay. That's honey that was made by our bees here all through last summer, and it was stored all over the winter. And it's honey that the bees never got round to eating. But you are. You're lucky, aren't you? Okay, you've got to go.
Yes.
Yep, you've got to go.
Time to
Okay.
go.
Sorry about
It's all right.
the witch taking them
Someone
away
has to have that
from
roll.
something interesting. Sorry.
If you want to come back this way, don't rush.
Have a taste yourself.
Take your time.
I'm so excited.
Where we go?
about
Right.
the-
Hang on.
Right, stop. Stop. Hang on.
Yeah,
Can I go in
recommended.
the same position?
I'll go to the same thing. Can I have a little bit? Yeah.
We'll get away, don't worry.
Kid first.
Sorry, can
Ladies
I
and
just
children
slide in
first.
here, please?
Come on, have a bit. You can have a bit. Of course you can. Yeah, have a good day.
I'm not tasting
Everyone got the figure? Let me see the figure.
Yeah.
Should
taste like honey.
What you do, just dab it in like that.
Yep. Okay.
Never tried it.
Oh, never tried it. Well, here's the time. It's
Carry
nice.
on.
It's very
You don't want
sweet.
to, carry on.
Okay.
Just dab your finger in. Carry on. That's it.
Don't rush. That's it. Take some of that off as well. There we are.
Jump, Beavers.
There we go.
Just stand still.
No, that's the
for
wax
me.
that.
No
It's
need
in
to
there.
push.
That's it.
Just wait. Thank you.
It doesn't matter if you get little bits in.
Come on. Single file.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Typical cop by taking loads.
Get the biggest face.
No. Yes and no. You want to,
It is
once
after this winter.
yes, yeah. You have your moments where it's difficult. Oh, you like that.
Might be any left.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, carry on. All right.
You know, there's moments of panic, you know, swarm time and things like that, you know, when things go wrong. But
Does it taste good? Come on. Hurry up.
most of the time it's very rewarding.
I didn't get it.
You walk straight past. Come on.
That's it. Good dip. That was a good dip, that was.
Try anything.
Take them last.
Oh, you're going to enjoy that? No? Come on, boys. Oh, you love money, you can tell.
They're going to get the photo.
Have a good dip.
You two go through.
Go on.
These colours are nice.
Yeah.
Are these for the photo?
There you are.
There we are. You get a nice picture.
Big smiles.
Try it.
And then these
Sweet,
three.
very sweet.
Wait, look that way. Look at the camera. Come on, put your finger in there.